Oh, I feel honoured to have received the award for the 6th year in a row. And very proud of everything that Dewar's has achieved as a brand. I think it was always my mission to show our world whiskey drinkers what our single malts and our blended Scotch whiskies could achieve. We have wonderful whiskies. We use good quality casks, and we relish and respect and rejoice in that tradition. But we also have to look to the future and ensure that we are remaining relevant to our current whiskey drinkers and our whiskey drinkers of the future. And that ethos has led us down the path of experimenting with different types of casks, different types of flavours that we want to complement the flavours of our whiskies. And I think that is what has helped to capture the imagination of our whiskey drinkers across the world. We love Dewar's 12, and we enjoyed the double aging aspect of it, but we double aged in casks that had no maturation potential. So at Dewar's we age to 12 years old. We blend the malt whiskies and the grain whiskies together to form the blended Scotch whisky. Most companies at that stage will then send the blend for preparation for bottling. But we take the blend and we put it back into oak casks. So all we were really wanting was for the disparate characteristics of the malt and grains to come together, to integrate with each other, to produce this increased level of smoothness. So we kept the recipe exactly the same. The only thing we changed was the double aging from an inert cask to a fresh first fill bourbon cask. And what it did was that it amplified the vanilla and the creamy caramel notes and also the citrus notes. So it's made it creamier but also made it brighter. And it's been very well received by our whiskey drinkers, and we're exceptionally proud of it. Royal Brackla is an exploration of sherry, and the 21-year-old was a combination of Oloroso, Palo Cortado and Pedro Jimenez. And so for the 25-year-old, we wanted to introduce more of the Pedro Jimenez character. And so the 25-year-old is really about an exploration and a beautiful combination of the 25 years in oak casks, and then the finish in these decadent Pedro Jimenez casks. And so we get beautiful, luxurious notes of spice and figs and dates. It's a real mouth-filling whiskey. This is my first time in Taiwan, in Taipei, and everyone is so enthusiastic about single malt whiskey, and there seems to be a great knowledge about how it's made and a real thirst for more knowledge of our whiskey making processes. So it's really been wonderful for me to see that Scotch whiskey is thriving over 5,000 miles, 6,000 miles away from Scotland. And I love to go back and tell the guys that work in the distilleries, the guys that look after our casks, how much people all over the world enjoy the fruits of their labours.